For me, it means that this pandemic is testing our preparation in various aspects, such as our system, like the health system that works day after day to heal the largest number of affected people, the economic system because people are not working as they did before the outbreak, the educational systems that are giving the country's young people the large opportunity to continue studying remotely despite of the circumstances. It is a test of our humanity and our values since it is our duty to be empathic and solidarity with those in most need and with those who are going through this complicated period suffering this illness. Human rights are being affected and restricted in many ways. For example, we don't have the right to move freely because of the quarantine in which we are living temporarily. Many people are denied their right to work since it could be dangerous for themselves. For children and young people, the right to education was limited because we must stay away from crowded places. And we have to note that despite all these facts, we must consider that although our rights are being restricted, it's for a good cause that benefits all of us nowadays and in the future. Our values are extremely linked to the situation in which we are living today, since it's our duty as citizens to comply the instruction of our authorities, such as to remain in quarantine and to be responsible with the new regulations. At the same time, this global crisis is teaching us to be empathic with others and to worry about their needs. Because people who are currently inhabiting the hotspots of the more contagious places of this pandemic are being rejected by others since it is a way in which people demonstrate their fear acquired of this virus. Asians, for example, were discriminated at the beginning because people believed that they could be the future carriers of this heavy disease. I think that to start, all countries should be in mandatory quarantine to prevent the spread of this virus. And on the second place, world leaders should bring their most knowledgeable epidemiologists and scientists in virus management together and develop some long-term cure or vaccine. The first thing we should do is that we must accept and follow the health regulations presented by the authorities, such as washing our hands frequently. The second thing is that we must continue to meet our academic obligations on time and with responsibility. That we must inform ourselves correctly and with reliable information sources about the situation that we are living. And the last one is that we must understand that we should not leave our homes, especially if we live with people who are in the high risk quadrant due to the disease.